Goes. It is the 3rd of August, 2011. You can see the record high, 101 degrees, set back in 1955. And notice how the record lows are beginning to drop. And now, most days, early August, we're looking at record lows down in the mid-40s. By the end of the month, we'll have record lows in the upper 30s. Yes, sorry about that, folks, but you know what comes after summer. Well, in terms of 90-degree days so far this year, we've had 12 days, 90 or above. We had 1 in May, 2 in August so far. This is the 3rd of August, obviously, not today. And then 9 in July. And I think last July, 2010, we had 9 or 10 90-degree days in July. The thing about 2010 was the September. We had 4 days, 90 or above. 3 of them were like in the first week, and then we had one, I think it was like the 26th or the 27th of last year. 09, 08, no 90-degree days at all. And so you can see we're probably a little bit above the 5-year average. Well, we're looking at temperatures outside right now. Still lots of clouds out there, not much in terms of sun. We're trying to break through the clouds right now and maybe get the thermometer up to about 81. If we don't hit 81, then we're going to miss the 3-degree guarantee high, which I set at 84. So all depends on the clearing. You can see 81 out in Cambridge and New Martinsville, 77 at the Wheeling, Ohio County Airport. Winds coming in generally out of the west and northwest at about 8 to 11 miles an hour. Did get some nice rain today. I would have preferred to get more rain, but it was basically on and off for about a 12-hour period. And I was riding home last night, and it was a little bit of rain. I came in this afternoon, and there was still a little bit of rain. So it's about a 12-hour period with generally light rain. Humidity levels are still sky high with the dew points in the low 70s. We're hoping that the dew points will be dropping a little bit as we get into Thursday and Friday. Well, here's another view of the temperatures. You can see the further north and east you go, the cooler it gets. Du Bois at 72, 81 Columbus, 82 Cincinnati, and 94 right down in Louisville. So they I think they got just brushed by a few thunderstorms. We'll see. And, well, it looks like it's passed just to the east of their area. Notice the low-level clouds. We're getting clearing in the western 40% of Ohio. The clearing will continue to move our way. We may have some patchy, dense fog to deal with late tonight and early tomorrow. So if you're going from county to county or city to city or creek to creek, whatever it might be, keep in mind that you might have to go a little bit slower than you originally anticipated because the fog will reduce the visibilities and you don't want to do normal speeds when visibilities are low. Well, the heat wave continues down in the desert southwest. Look at that, Dallas, 107. Now, we are expecting that the heat wave is going to shift more to the east rather than to the northeast. We're expecting cooler than average temperatures, near or slightly cooler than average for next week. So, fortunately, it looks like this monster heat is going to be extending eastward, and we're seeing examples of that already. Wilmington at 97, Atlanta at 97, we got 96 in New Orleans, 104 in Memphis. So, it does look like the axis of this is going to shift from west to east, and it'll stay basically south of the Mason-Dixon line, which is the line that separates Pennsylvania from Maryland, if you don't know that. Well, anyway, dew points, dark green, shows high humidity, and you can see super muggy air. Our area all the way back to Kansas City, to Chicago. You have to go in the upper Midwest, and hopefully we're going to get a weak bubble of high pressure. We'll show you a predictor in a minute. You can see the heat advisories are not as far north. Yesterday they were into southern Wisconsin. Now you got to go into southern Illinois before you get your heat advisories. Western parts of North Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee, most of Tennessee, and the coastal areas of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. I said one of those twice. Arkansas, Oklahoma, and into Texas. Well, we'll move on to our satellite and radar view. Mostly clear skies from U.S.-Canadian border in the western Great Lakes all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico. We do have a tropical storm, Emily, still way down to the south. It's like to the south of Puerto Rico. Actually, it's not Puerto Rico. I'm pointing at Haiti and the Dominican Republic. But anyway, we'll move to the predictor. Predictor is showing a weak low, and that's it's all fungled up there. I was busy with other things when I was creating this map, and then you'll see that this low is going to like retrograde, and it's really not. This thing moves forward, and there's another low that comes in behind it. But basically, maybe a few showers on Thursday. Friday's looking like best day in terms of bright skies. And then Saturday, here we are, 4 p.m. on Saturday, Boy, is that a weird-looking map. Eventually, we get some showers and thunderstorms that develop in the area late Saturday into Sunday. And there's our tropical storm Emily, which might become a minimal strength hurricane. Time will tell. We'll see how it tracks and how well it holds together. It'll be over the warm waters east of the Gulf Stream waters. So it should be nice and warm, conducive for that. But there might be some shear. Might be undergoing some shear from mid and high levels at the winds blowing out from the southwest and kind of pulling it apart a little bit. And then basically it looks like a bubble of high pressure comes into the area early next week. So Monday, Tuesday, well, you can see it in our 7-day forecast when you look at the highs we're expecting for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Highs struggling to get up near 80, lows back down into the low 60s. So I prefer that over highs near 90 and lows down near 70. So it also means that the humidity levels will be down. We're going to give you a few possibility of a few pop-up showers late Thursday. Friday looks like the brightest skies for a while. And then Saturday, it looks like we'll start dry, higher heat and humidity on Saturday, and then maybe some thunderstorms. And then the showers are kind of on and off, a little bit on Sunday, a little bit on Monday and Tuesday.